Hi everyone. We are given p of x and m of x, and we want to know what happens when solve for x when p of x equals m of x. So what we're going to do is just set them equal to each other. Equals ln of x plus 6. Now what I want to do first is move this 2, use my power property and move it here. So I'm going to write this as ln of x squared minus, I also know that ln of e equals 1. So I'm just going to write this 1 as ln of e equals ln of x plus 6. By me doing this, I help not having to move these equations around. Now I'm going to condense the left-hand side as a single log. So that's going to be ln of x squared over e equals ln of x plus 6. Now I can, we want the left side to look like the right, so I can cross these two out, excuse me, and solve for x here. So we have x squared divided by e equals x plus 6. Now, as I cross multiply, I put this one in fraction form. I get x squared equals ex plus 6e. I'll just write it like that. Now, since it's a quadratic, let's move everything to the left-hand side of the equation. Remember, e is just a constant, which is approximately very close to 2.718. So I'm going to have to use the quadratic formula. And I'll go ahead and do that on the next slide. X squared minus e to the x, ex, minus 6e equals 0. So in our case, my a equals 1, b equals negative e, and my c equals negative 6e. And use the quadratic formula. And then just fill everything in. So we have negative b, so negative, well, that would be a positive e. And then when you square a negative, that's going to be positive. A is just 1, so I'm not going to put that in. C is negative 6e, all over 2 times 1, which is just 2. So we get x equals e plus or minus square root of e squared plus 24e over 2. All right. Now, so remember our original equation is, let's see, I'll just put ln of x squared minus 1. This domain here has to be positive. And I can tell right away if I do e minus this right here, even if I divide by 2, it's going to be negative. So that solution won't work. So I'm just going to use the positive here. And you put this in the calculator, you put the numerator in the calculator, you get, let's see, something like 11.24. 24 something, and then after you hit enter for the numerator, you divide by 2 and you get approximately 5.62. If you did the minus, which we don't want to do, you'd get a negative number, and when you plug in a negative, that's not going to work. And for our domain for log is x has to be positive. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.